10 amazing timeless fragrances. These are not from the 80s, 70s, 60s, whatever.
For the second time in my life, I'm guilty of committing a crime.
These are modern classics or semi-modern classics that I believe that are timeless. After all, we can't go back in time, gentlemen. As much as we want to, our last forever. I'm gonna start this off with probably the most controversial one. This is gonna spark some uproar.
Oh, great.
Club de Nuit Intense Man.
It's not that bad.
Yes, I've said it, and the reason it's on this list is because Creed Aventus is a stunning masterpiece, and that honestly would be on this list as a timeless masterpiece. But Club de Nuit Intense came out. It rocked the world of the fragrance game. Well, hear me out. Yes, there's a little bit of a synthetic opening. The synthetics in the top are kind of off-putting. Some people call it lemon pledge. A little extreme, I think. But this one came out and it provided Creed Aventus for people who were on a budget. And this one projects and performs far better than Creed Aventus ever did. That is why it is on this list. I think that this is a stunning, stunning scent, and you can pick it up for like 35, 40 bucks. It is such a bargain for a fragrance that costs over $300. Mind you, that means that Creed Aventus is also on this list. I don't have a bottle of Creed Aventus, but it is on this list. It's a timeless masterpiece. The scent character on Creed Aventus is out of this world. Love it or hate it, it is. This one has the same kind of everything. It's got the freshness in the top. It's got the smoky aspects, wood in the base, musky. It's super, super good. You can wear this any time of the year and it projects. It pushes off the skin quite well and it's a really good fragrance. Now that that one is out of the way, the controversy is over. Or it begins. Let's talk of a modern masterpiece that was released in 2020. This is Pacha de Cartier Parfum. This is woody, this is ambery, this is spicy. There's a boozy aspect to this one. This is a superior scent. Just, it makes you feel like on top of the world. It's so classy and so elegant. It brings in such amazing character with the sweetness of the booze, like a sandalwood liquor kind of mixture, and it's super elegant. It does project off and it does have a great scent bubble with it. It just smells like a modern classic gentleman. Came out in 2020, the year of We Don't Talk About It, and they killed it. It's got the benzoin kind of character. There's some tonka bean in here, so it really makes it a modern kind of fragrance with that kind of little bit of powdery nature from the tonka bean. Patchouli kind of really rounds it all out, and it really makes it an elegant, beautiful, masculine fragrance. It can be worn unisex. Anybody can wear anything. Doesn't matter. I think it does lean a little bit more masculine. It is a very beautiful scent. Try it out if you haven't. Pacha de Cartier Parfum, superb stuff. Another timeless classic, I believe, I firmly believe, and this is from Tom Ford Noir Extreme. It's such a sexy, elegant, smooth, creamy, delicious vanilla, some woody aspects in here. It's a modern classic. It is so elegant. It's not a beast mode performer. I hear that the Parfum version is a lot better when it comes to performance. This one is a little bit more soft and subdued than the Parfum. I haven't tried that one out, so don't take my word for it. But in terms of this one, it's sexy, it's smooth, it's rich. This is a perfect dating fragrance. A single guy's fragrance. This is going to make you stand out. Super good. There's a unique aspect with this one. There's a coffee note in here, which is quite unique. It's like a pistachio ice cream kind of mixture. It's really elegant. It's beautiful, and it provides a lot of the creamy aspects. But you're still going to get that masculine edge, beautiful, seductive fragrance here. This is something to really write home about. Odyssey is a great take on the whole Noir Extreme by Tom Ford. It is a little bit more synthetic, but it's like 25, 30 bucks. It's a really good bargain if you're looking for that kind of DNA. Just know it's a little bit more synthetic than Tom Ford Noir Extreme. But I think Tom Ford Noir Extreme is a timeless fragrance, and this is gonna get you some good, sexy compliments. And it's great if you're like a single dating guy. Really good stuff here. The next one is very fresh. It's uplifting. It's got some citrus aspects in it and some vetiver. The vetiver note in here is very dominant, and that's what the name applies. This is Vetiver by Guerlain. This is the Eau de Toilette version, and this is stunning stuff. This is a modern classic in my opinion. The freshness, the aromatic nature with this one. There's a little bit of a tobacco in here, so it has a really good, unique, masculine edge to it. The main things you're going to get with this one, a lot of citruses and that vetiver in here. So it does come across a little earthy, a little woody. Woods in here are in that vetiver kind of line. So if you get off put by vetiver at all, there's another vetiver fragrance in here, another vetiver fragrance within this list. So just be warned, if you're not into vetiver, kind of stay away from this one and stay away from the other one that I'm going to mention later on in the video. This is a masterpiece of a fragrance. It's got that aromatic barbershop kind of smell to it. It's got the vetiver. The citruses are really bright and aromatic. It dries down to such a creamy vetiver scent. There's a little bit of tobacco in here, so it really kind of rounds it out. Earthy kind of tone. It's stunning stuff. You just have to know that this is a old school kind of fragrance, so don't be alarmed when you buy it or if you get a little sample of it. Always sample before you buy. It won't let you down. Guerlain is an excellent company. I've had a few from Guerlain. I had Guerlain Ideal Cologne. Excellent stuff. That was some stunning citrus almond kind of stuff. Just delicious. And then the Guerlain Ideal Eau de Parfum. Beautiful cherry fragrance. It was just stunning. Guerlain Vetiver is such a stunning fragrance and it's a modern masterpiece. This is going to make you smell professional, clean, sophisticated, and really, really attractive. When I think of a timeless fragrance, I think of Armani Code. But Armani Code does not perform all that well. Armani Code has a performance issue, talking about 3 to 4 hours. Armani Code Parfum has the same kind of DNA and it brings it into the modern age with some performance. It's sexy fresh. There's a little bit of iris in here, which really gives it kind of a powdery kind of aspect. It's done in such an elegant way. So it's nothing like old lady powder, whatever. It's sexy, it's sophisticated, and it's professional. So if you're looking for a professional scent, modern gentleman, go with this one. It's timeless. This thing has been out for, years. This one came out in 2004. That's quite a while ago. And they're just getting around to releasing a parfum version that has timeless written all over it. They just came out with an eau de parfum a few years back. So we all know it's a timeless fragrance and it speaks for itself. Armani Code Parfum is elegant, it's sophisticated, and it's really professional. Like Macy's and Sephora's have this, so just go spray it on your hand and see how good it is. It's really amazing. We can't talk about a modern classic or a timeless fragrance, like seriously, without mentioning Prada L'Homme. Sexy, timeless beast. This thing is well known as being an office fragrance, which I feel like it undermines how good it really is. This doesn't get put into an office category for me. It's a very fresh, aromatic. It smells so clean and so fresh and a masterpiece of a fragrance. Seriously, this thing smells like the most luxurious soap on the planet. It's got some more character other than that. I'm gonna talk about Prada Amber Pour Homme here in a second. This is another great soap-based fragrance, and I think this thing is timeless. Seriously, it smells so authentic and so great, but I'm gonna get to that. Prada L'Homme is a beautiful fragrance, and it's got that timeless, mass-appealing kind of take on it. A lot of people have said that this one smells way too feminine. So if you're not into unisex kind of fragrances, stay away from this one. You might be in trouble with it. Nothing like Prada Amber Pour Homme, like I was just talking about. This thing is fresh and clean, and there's nothing really different about it than a bar of soap. Fresh, spicy, but it's also warm spicy at the same time, so it has a lot of spicy aspects. This thing smells like soap. It's ridiculously cool. I wear this a lot to the gym because it's not offensive. You can wear it anytime, anywhere. If you're in an office kind of environment and you spray this on, no one's really gonna know what you're wearing because it just smells like soap. So clean and fresh in the air that it's not offensive to anybody who's around you. And I just keep talking about how it's soap and it smells like soap. 2 fragrances from Hermes on this list, and the first one is H24. This is the Eau de Parfum. The original came out a few years back and it got mixed reviews. A lot of people were indifferent about it. It doesn't perform like, crazy. This one has the performance down to an actual suitable candidate for being a timeless fragrance. It's fresh, it's aromatic, it's almost got a cucumber Gatorade kind of smell. I know, picture that. But there is some woods in here to really carry it through into being a modern fragrance. It doesn't come across as you're spraying on a Gatorade on yourself, by no means. You're in the middle of a cedar pine forest and you're drinking a cucumber Gatorade. Refreshing, right? Stunning stuff. It's very aromatic and it pushes through the air and it gets some great compliments too. I got 3 compliments so far on this thing. I haven't had it for that long and it's really good. It's really non-offensive too. Nobody's gonna be really telling you back off of the cologne sprays with, you know, with this one. H24 was received with a little bit of disappointment. Came out and everyone was really excited and then they got their nose on the original and they kind of all got bummed out. I still think it's a stunning fragrance. It doesn't deserve the hate that it gets. Try it out for yourself. I think a lot of the Macy's and Sephora's have this, so go give it a shot. It's really good. But another Hermes on the list was talking about that had vetiver in it when I was talking about Cologne. This one is Eau Intense Vetiver by Terre Hermes. Regular viewers of the channel will actually know that I'm adding this on the list because it's one of my favorite fragrances of all time. It's heavy on the vetiver note, but it has so many citruses at the top. It's so juicy citrus. It's so beautiful. The original Terre Hermes has this like bitter orange kind of smell and it off-puts a lot of people. And that one could be timeless, seriously. I like this one because it brings it kind of into the modern age. It sweetens it up with the citruses in here. Citruses in here really play a heavy part with the vetiver. The vetiver and the citruses really compete to get your attention. This thing dries down to a very soft, woody kind of smell. This thing lasts forever. I love the way that this thing smells too when it's just sitting on your skin, projecting into the air, very aromatic. Everyone likes the way that this thing smells in the air. Vetiver fragrances can be a little off-putting when you smell them up close like that. And that's the difficult part about a vetiver fragrance. People normally buy fragrances when they go to Macy's or Sephora. They go there, they spray it on their hand, they smell it up close like this. And vetiver doesn't do well when you're smelling it up close like this. It's nothing like Bleu de Chanel or Sauvage where you spray it on your hand, you smell it up close like this and you're like, I need a bottle of it. Any kind of vetiver fragrance has to be sprayed on and you have to like walk around outside and get whiffs of it. Let me know if you guys agree down in the comments down below. Terre Hermes Eau Intense Vetiver is such a stunning fragrance and it's, in my opinion, it's a modern classic that is kind of slept on, honestly. I think from now and into the future, this thing is gonna be a classic, and I really don't think that this thing is going to age out of any men's collection. I'm talking about Spice Bomb Extreme. I don't know if it's ever going to just disappear because this thing is so good. It's vanilla, it's tobacco, it's super masculine, but at the same time, females can rock it too. It's a very unisex, but it's also got an edge to it. It's super stunning. You could spray this 1 or 2 times and wear it in the, you know, the summertime too. I mean, it would be a little cloying, obviously, but it's, you know, Spice Bomb Extreme. Everything going on in this fragrance has masterpiece written all over it. I know there's a few different clones of this and stuff, but I'm talking about like the originals, the sexiest, timeless fragrances here. This is one of them. When I say timeless, I'm talking about from now until, you know, the future. You can't go in the past, gentlemen. Stop trying to live your past out. I need to take my own advice. The last one on this list, and I think this is a timeless masterpiece that's gonna be carried into, you know, eternity, or until they discontinue it and we all get sad. Bleu de Chanel, this is the Parfum. I don't know if I need to say anything else about this one. It's so good, it's sexy, it's sophisticated, and it smells like her ex-boyfriend. So timeless, every girl on planet Earth has a boyfriend that wore this or has worn this, and I don't know. Regardless, it's sexy, it's mass appealing. It's a perfect example of a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. And it's timeless too. Can't go wrong with Bleu de Chanel. And I think it's a timeless masterpiece. I personally am always going to have it in my collection. Armaf just released Club de Nuit Iconic and I'm loving that stuff too. It's a take on Blue de Chanel, and it's just stunning. Let me know some timeless fragrances in the comments down below. I'm mainly talking about timeless from now until the future. There's a ton of them. There's a ton of them that could be on this list, and a timeless fragrance. You know, we also have to remember that we're living in the past right now. 20 years from now, everything now is gonna be, you know, old, gentlemen.
You rattled my brain.
Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe if you want to see more fragrance related content. I've got nothing but fragrance related stuff here on the channel weekly. So if that sounds interesting to you, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.